Last year, I started a brand new commentary series on the YouTube channel here called Watch With Nordic. And it's basically where I go on this channel and I commentate NHL or just generally hockey games almost every single week. And it did pretty good. We averaged about 50,000 views over the course of the entire season. We broke some records here on the channel that I thought weren't going to be broken. And overall, I had a really good time and so much fun commentating hockey games. And on Tuesday, we are about to get back to that. But first, we are doing some new things here to the Watch With Nordic streams that I think this warrants its own video. We're going to talk about some of the new charity things that we're doing, some ways that you can get involved in the streams, and just some overall stream things that I've been thinking about over the last couple of months as I've been bored as heck in the offseason. Let's hop right in. First off, I encourage you guys, if you guys are big, avid Watch With Nordic watchers, and I know that sounds very weird, if you have Twitter or Instagram, I encourage you to follow me on both of those. More specifically, the Watch With Nordic live streams has its own Instagram. I know that's kind of hard to see there, but I will put it on screen here. It is at Watch W Nordic, and that's where you can find all of the news when we're doing streams, the commentary highlights, the charity focuses, the leaderboards for the Watch With Nordic Pick'ems, who we'll get into here in just a little bit, and you can participate in some of that stuff on the Instagram there as well. But if you want to follow me on my Twitter, I'll be posting a lot of Watch With Nordic content there as well. The commentary clips. I'll be posting like the memories of commentary clips, like clips that we commentated like a year ago at this point, and just memories from this overall thing that we've started last year. And yeah, we're really going to try and turn it into a big thing here. So if you want to be a part of that, I would encourage you to follow the Watch With Nordic Instagram. So there's two big things here that I want to cover with these Watch With Nordic streams that is coming into this season. The first one is going to be talking about some of the things that we're going to be doing for charity this season. So every single month, we will be taking a charity focus, which means for each month of the season, from October to probably June, to be honest with you, maybe July if we can stretch some free agency streams in there as well, but regardless, from October to July, we are doing different charity focuses, raising money on certain streams for assorted different charities. This month, we are doing breast cancer awareness. I will put the banner for it on screen. All donations and revenue, this includes commentary clips, this includes the overall revenue I get from the streams being monetized. All of that revenue from select streams will be donated to the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. We have two streams on opening week that will be dedicated to that, and that is Leafs and Habs at 7 p.m. on Wednesday the 8th, and Flames and Oilers on Wednesday the 8th at 10 o'clock p.m. So, all times are Eastern time, by the way. So that's something cool that we're doing here this year, and I really wanted to do that because we did some of that in the playoffs last year. We raised about almost $200 overall last year for different charities, Joe DiMaggio's Children's Hospital and True North. So that really gave me this idea because we do these commentary streams and they all tend to do pretty good. Like, they're not, I mean, by my standards, they're actually pretty good, but honestly, I don't really care about the views. And I think that seeing that happen and seeing all these people tune in and these new people tune in and seeing how it's grown in the last couple of years, I want to start doing some good. And I think that this is the best way to tackle that, by taking a look at some of the charity purposes, doing some good here, and I really do think that it's a good idea. So if you want to support that, we're obviously going to have links and stuff for you guys to participate in things like that, and you can obviously donate your money onto the YouTube streams. If you don't want to do that, there will be other options for you. Just make sure you message me and I will send you those links. They'll obviously be in the description down below of most of our videos, so there's that. But regardless, that's the first big thing I wanted to cover with these new streams. The second thing is a way that you guys can really get involved, and this is something that I wanted to do last year, but I didn't know how big this was going to be. We are starting something new where it's going to be called a Watch With Nordic Pick'em, where you guys get to predict the winning team of the game each game. It's going to be on the Instagram and on the Twitter as well, so if you guys want to follow those, be sure to do so. But if not, you can obviously make your comments on the YouTube streams there as well. But the Watch with Nordic Pick'em is, again, predicting the winning team of every Watch with Nordic live stream. So we did about 80 Watch with Nordic streams last year. If you exclude the draft, I think it was 79 total that we did. So that's 79 different games at least next year that you can predict on. And I think we're going to probably get to more than that this year, for sure, with the more time that I have with college and stuff, and I'm going to have breaks in between. There's going to be prizes given away at the end of the season. And these prizes, like, they aren't crazy, but you think about it, you're predicting games, and you get these certain prizes. I think that's pretty damn good, I must say. So the first place prize gets any regular season 26-27 tickets. They get 2 tickets to any team in the National Hockey League, to any game they won in the regular season. I am not that rich. I can tell you that for sure. But you will get regular season tickets, 2 of them, and then second place and third place will get any player t-shirts. They will get a t-shirt of any player, like the one that I'm wearing here, for example. This is a all-star jersey from 2022. It's got Mark Stone on the back, so that's something that we're doing there as well. Second and third place gets these tickets too. The standings will be tracked throughout each month. I'll be posting some rankings. I might even put them at the beginning of each stream. But regardless, this is a cool way for the fans to get involved in their predictions, and there's also something on the line for it as well. So I really wanted to do that here as well, get the fans more involved on the other social medias too, and then that way we can interact that into, you know, maybe they do come in and watch streams. Oh, is this team going to win? Is that team going to win? It creates more interactions, and not only that, it brings more people together in these predictions and makes it a lot more fun, to be honest with you. So that's something that we're doing there as well. There will be like YouTube community posts posting what games we're live for every single day and every single week. So if you want to make your predictions on those posts as well, you can feel free to do so. But regardless, this is something that I'm really looking forward to seeing, and seeing who's going to keep consistent with it, because you never know. You could win free tickets just off of predicting games. Like, it doesn't get any easier than that. So those are the 2 main things that I really wanted to cover that is new here in the Watch with Nordic streams. There's a few other minor things that you're going to be seeing throughout the year. I won't necessarily talk about them in this video, because some of them actually are, you know, some surprises. But I can guarantee you some things we are going to see. We're going to be seeing an empty net icon show up on the score bug. I know we have a power play score bug there. We're going to show up an empty net icon, because a lot of the time we will be commentating close games. Like, all of the games that we commentated here in the preseason, there was at least 1 or 2 times where they had their goaltender pulled. And I think that adding that in, like, you guys would have to figure that out yourselves, me having to tell you that. So I think it's easier if I put that icon in there saying he's pulled, he's empty, empty net, and all that stuff, and then, you know, you will know about that. Another thing too, delayed penalties, that'll be put up there as well, so you guys can see that too. And then obviously that also implements the empty net, because, you know, whenever a team gets a delayed penalty, the other team will pull their goaltender, so you'll see that there on the screen as well. But those are 2 very minor things that are coming to the streams this year, but I did want to bring those up in case anybody was curious. But regardless, that's pretty much all I wanted to cover here in the Watch with Nordic Season 2 preview here. I just want to say thank you all so much for the support this past year. I am beyond excited to get starting here with the commentary this year. The preseason commentary alone, some of the content we were making was just like doing really, really well. And that makes me very optimistic and excited for the future as well. Seeing how preseason, analytically, our videos were doing better than some of our content at the beginning of the regular season last year. So it makes me nothing but excited for Tuesday, October 7th, and I will put the schedule for the streams here on screen right now. We are going to be doing six streams. Take me a second. 6 streams on that opening week. We start off on Tuesday with opening night. We got Panthers, Blackhawks, Penguins, Rangers, and Kings Avalanche. On Wednesday will be our Watch with Nordic charity streams. We will be doing Toronto and Montreal and Edmonton and Calgary. And then on Thursday, we're only doing 1, but that is the Utah Mammoth and the Colorado Avalanche. We're going to see the Mammoth for the first time in their brand new name and their brand new logo. It's going to be pretty damn exciting, but I am looking forward to commentating once again. I am so excited to do it. I did get a question asking about, are you going to be doing more streams around the league? or not in the league necessarily, around hockey. Like, we did a couple here and there. We did some Olympic streams. We did an NCAA stream. I want to do more. The problem is just accessing those games. A lot of those games are on NHL Network, and NHL Network is a pain in the ass to get. I don't have cable down here, unfortunately, so I'm unable to kind of get those streams. If I was upstairs, I would be able to, but my parents aren't too, into doing that. But especially like if it's a 10 p.m. game. But yeah, regardless, I would love to do some of that more stuff, like maybe stream an AHL game here and there, stream, a couple PWHL, stream more Olympics. We'll be doing the Olympics, but regardless, I would love to do more of that stuff, but just some of that is out of my control. But I am going to try to do some more out of NHL streams this year, because I know how some people do like those. So let me know your thoughts down below. If there's anything you want to see to come to the Watch of Nordic streams, be sure to comment them down below. But thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to like down below and subscribe if you are new. But regardless, that is it for me. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys on Tuesday.